This is potentially market changing. We've got 4 new multi-tools that are outstanding. They are unusual. They are very different. Stay tuned. This first tool that I'm going to talk about is the Swisstech Uberall 11-in-1. This thing looks really, really exciting because it says it is the Swisstech Uberall 11-in-1 folding mini. That's what's exciting about it to me. Mini multi-tool. Now, when I looked up the specs on this tool, it looks like it's somewhere around the 3-inch frame size. So finally, SOG Power Pint will have a little bit more of a contender, not only the SOG Power Pint, the Roxxon M1, but now the Swisstech 11-in-1. That's really cool news. Pretty excited about that. Now, as with the other Swisstech tools sold on Walmart's website, this one and this one as well, we noticed some things. Now, Swisstech seems to have 3 things in common. They first have black for their tool, basic tool design. They use red as an accent. Then they use this logo in fairly prominent places on their tool to show that it's the Swisstech version. Now, all that is fine with me. I think the tools seem to look pretty good. It seems like Swisstech, at least for Walmart, is really trying to rebrand itself. A couple years ago, it was more of a keychain multi-tool industry. I saw them at Home Depot, Lowe's, these cheap little trinkets. Lately, they seem to be trying to go more upscale, more upmarket. Now, in the future, I'll show you, I've got an anniversary edition of the Swisstech Surge Clone on the way, hopefully soon, in the next couple of days. This one is Swisstech's most expensive multi-tool ever. We'll talk about that later. But this Uberall looks really, really cool. So pretty excited about it. It does say that it comes with a leather sheath. Now, some of these don't seem to be, they might be a little bit more fake-ish feeling leather or cheaper leather, but it does have a Phillips screwdriver, bottle can opener, wire cutter, standard pliers, long nose pliers, embedded file, 2-inch roller, slide out clip. Then we do have the precision tweezers, spring action scissors, then Oz8 drop point blade. So it does seem like they are trying to increase their tool steel as well. Pretty exciting stuff. Now, this next multi-tool really looks sharp. This is the Rock tool. Now, this is another Leatherman Wave clone. It's definitely similar to the SQT, some of those other type multi-tools where they have, it seems like almost a Leatherman free and then the Wave technology mixed. But on this one, they go titanium on the scales. Now, when I say titanium, they talk about it's titanium plated. So it has a look of titanium. It's not full titanium. Then one of the things that I think will really interest some people is that the knife blade is a VG10 blade with an HRC60 hardness. So they do seem to offer that as definitely an incentive for this tool. And then the pliers are made of 3CR13. They do talk about the pliers as also being made by powder die casting technology. I think this tool really has a potential to woo some people that might be interested in the Leatherman Arc or the Leatherman Charge over because it looks very sharp. Again, I've been talking about these tool designs that they're the best yet. This Rock tool may take the cake, and it's only $50 some. It's $54 right now. It's out of stock on Amazon because it's so new. It looks really, really good. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope it does come in the mail soon. I hope it comes back in stock. It's called the Genr, whatever that means. It looks pretty sharp. Now, the inside tools are the same as you would find on the SQT. Again, you've got the 1/4-inch driver. You've got this micro driver, the can opener, the large set of the large screwdriver right here. There is the pocket clip. It does look like it has the same external tools as well with the scissors, the knife, the saw and the serrated blade with the strap cutter. I'm fine with that. I love this tool set. This is my favorite, I think, tool set. I think it's fantastic. So I'm a big fan of that. This tool can't really come soon enough for me. I think it's really probably the next step. I mean, this is really nice, but it looks like it's even a little bit nicer with an upgraded steel blade for $54. Wow. Leatherman, watch out. Now, this next multi-tool has got some really mixed reviews. This is the Genr. It's a customizable modular multi-tool by Ant Design on Kickstarter. Now, I have ordered one. I have funded the project, but obviously it's not here yet. Who knows when they'll get that out to their backers. A lot of people got really mad because of Goat and Roxxon already had these modular systems available. There was some really sort of rude comments to the designer, and the Ant Design team seemed to really find, not appreciate all those comments. One of the things we need to remember in the multi-tool community is that a lot of these designs have been out in some form for years. Even Leatherman, when they say we're the first multi-tool, they are not the first multi-tool. There's been plier-based multi-tools. There's been all kinds of designs out there for years and years and years. There have been a lot of modular multi-tools in the past. This Genr multi-tool is not necessarily just taking over the Roxxon and the Goat, just so you're clear. What it does offer is more premium. So one of the things that they really want to point out is that it is made out of 440C. They talk a lot about that. Also, they mention different things where it differentiates itself from other tools. Obviously it is, or maybe not obviously, but they market it as one-hand opening. The tools lock. And then again, we've already talked about the 440C. It says all the tools are CNC machined. They do compare themselves to Leatherman in their quality. We'll see. Who knows? One thing I found interesting, it says it supports third-party pocket clips. That could be neat. It has detachable side scales. Obviously, customization, there's all kinds of tools that you can get with this, and they have a lot of things listed. So they see this as something useful for outdoor tasks, hikers, do-it-yourself, campers, all that kind of stuff. What it is, it's more of a Victorinox style modular tool. Some people have been saying Victorinox needs to jump on the wagon and make these. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if modularity is here to stay or if it's just a fad. We'll have to see. This definitely looks like a really good modular design. It looks very well done. It almost to me looks like a Gerber armbar modular design. So we will see how it is. Now this last design is actually by Windel. This is the folding pliers PL01, so it adds to the set. I think scissors came out, I saw something around 2022. Some of these new tools come out and then they seem to get sold out, then restocked and so forth. Now, I'm really hoping that these pliers come. I hope I didn't just spend $60 for nothing. Hopefully the project turns out okay and I get mine. I would like to try it out. I'm a little conflicted on this design. It's magnetic. It's fully modular. You can take apart all these pieces. Sounds nice, but it makes for a very thick carrying tool. I guess the upside is you can pick exactly what you want. You can add, stack it. You can pick just two things, one thing, and go with it. That is the advantage. The disadvantage is if you want a lot of tools, it is very, very thick. I can see where this would be very useful to carry in a bicycle pack, maybe hiking or camping. It gets a little bulky in the pocket. That's where I worry about it a little bit more. I want to reserve judgment. I think the pliers look pretty nice. Where I think this could really be innovative is if the same concept is carried over into something like the key bar, some other key accessories where they can start adding small pliers. Now, I think there are small pliers, but they're basically more like tweezers. I'm talking about actual pliers, just miniature, like a Gerber dime on a keychain, essentially, those type of pliers. Something like that, I think, could make the key organizers a lot more useful. That's my thought. We'll have to see when the pliers come. Not as excited about this one, but it is still something out there I want you to be aware of in case you want to keep a watch on that for when they're back in stock, hopefully sometime soon. Now, in my mind, all these designs that are coming out offer something unique to the market. Now, the Swiss Tech design we talked about, that will be very innovative if it is indeed somewhere a close competitor to the SOG PowerPint. I think a lot of people will love that. I think it will be gone fast. When we talked about the titanium rock tool, I think that is potentially a game changer with some upgraded steel components. They're trying to upgrade the tool while still keeping it around $54. That's pretty amazing. Now, the ant design, I think that's going to be a little pricey for some people. I think I had to pay somewhere around $79, $70, $80, maybe a little bit more when it comes out. I don't know how popular that will be. But again, it is modularity in a smaller, simpler design rather than the Goat or the Ruxon Flex. Now with the Windel, the pliers, we'll have to see. I think that's also potentially game changer if it translates into smaller sets with keychain organizers like I mentioned. As it is right now, I don't know how popular that would be. It will be. But this is, again, 4 new designs coming out soon. Close to you, hopefully.